most of our cases that we prosecute, we tend to get the small fish, the perpetrator, and we go ahead and prosecute. But now my eyes are open to look at beyond the perpetrator, to know that these guys, they can be a link to the big fish we're looking for. And then another thing is crimes that are being committed against women and the role that women are being made to play in terrorism cases. Wayamo Foundation has also opened my eyes to look into that more. Attending the Wayamo training for 4 years now, 2017, and it has impacted on my work greatly. Before the Wayamo Foundation came to collaborate with the CCG, I wasn't so familiar with the war crimes of the ICC. Yes, we prosecute terrorism cases, but I didn't see them in the light of the ICC crimes, the war crimes, the genocide. But it has opened my eyes to see the cases we prosecute in that light now. So now when I take a case file as a prosecutor, I look out for crimes that are also war crimes, crimes against humanity. The major change it has brought is the way I criticize the files that I get now. And it has also helped me in the way I liaise with the investigators that we work with. Because now we can collaborate with them more easily because of some of the joint trainings that we have had together in the past.
From the Wayamo trainings, we're able to identify that even the offense of rape, which is an extinct offense, we can charge it under Terrorism Act, which equally is an attack to grievous bodily harm. And secondly, equally the offense of murder, which equally is being recognized in TPA, which is equally infliction of grievous bodily harm. These two offenses are being war crimes, and that's actually what the ICC are looking for. So we got this from the capacity building of the Wayamo. We now assist the investigators to collect evidence to ensure that they move from confessional-based investigation to evidential-based investigation.
Conducting my cases in court were no longer a problem to me. I can stand before any judge, whether irrational, whether impatient, because once the knowledge is there, the confidence and the boldness will be there. So the training from Wayamo really boosted my morale and gave me courage to do my work as a city prosecutor. Okay, one of the things that I benefited specifically from Wayamo Foundation training was a training on human rights. We had extensive training on fundamental human rights from international law perspective, and that really helped me. And another training that really impacted me was how to tender digital evidence and how to tender documentary evidence. It really helped me in prosecution of terrorism cases. And it was as a result of the training I got from Wayamo Foundation. Also, the training of Wayamo Foundation in respect of electronic data case management, I now know that whatever I do should be in such a way that it could be imputed into the computer and the database. So long after I've left CCG, if any information is required about any case I've prosecuted, it will be easy to get it. And if there is need for further trial, any case I've done in the past, once I've done the due diligence, whoever comes long after I've gone and left CCG will be able to work on all the files I'm working on presently.
And it has also helped us how to build relationship with the investigator, how to extract more information aside the confessional-based evidence from the prosecutor, from the investigator. Because most of our works as a prosecutor in terms of evidence and is based on confessional evidence. And since the training, it has helped us to also talk and relate with the investigator how they can get more elaborate evidence.
The first experience I had with respect to Rome Statutes, I got it through Wayamo Foundation. And I was able to know the cases the International Criminal Court is interested in. And of recent, Wayamo introduced electronic case file database. And now one of the things I will not forget Wayamo Foundation for is the advocacy skill that has enhanced our prosecution, particularly in terrorism matters. We had a lot of advocacy skills, training from Wayamo that we cannot forget in a hurry.
I've benefited so much with respect to Wayamo Foundation trainings. We have, my mindset about prosecution has changed a lot. Okay, one of the things I remember most is metadata and metadata case filing system. It has helped us to arrange our files in a retrievable form, in a safe and retrievable form. Initially, we're using analog system for our case file, but now we are storing our files digitally.
It's absolutely changed the way we don't just work, but the way we also think about our work. And this is so because Wayamo brought a perspective to the work that we do that we had never seen before. We have leveraged upon that. Our cases are better in terms of both evidence gathering and prosecution. We can see that if you want to measure it, we are far, far beyond 200% of what we used to do some 5 years ago to what we have now. The Wayamo Foundation has offered us lots of opportunities that we couldn't get elsewhere, especially as far as the processes and procedures of the International Criminal Court is concerned. It has helped us to be able to do what we call the positive complementarity as far as the Rome Statute is concerned. And for us, that's a huge, huge step forward for Nigeria.